Hello everyone, welcome back. In today's video, we are going to have a library book management. So we would like to create a book class that stores the title, an author, and the availability of a book. And we would like to have a method to borrow and return the book. Here we are having a class called book. It has three variables, one called title, then author, and then a boolean to see if it's available or not. So is available. Then we are having a constructor called book because the name is the same as the name of the class. We know that it's a constructor and it has only two arguments, the book title and the book author. So book title is going to be assigned to the title string. Book author is going to be assigned to the author string here. Then by default, we are going to mention that the book is available. So true is assigned to the Boolean data type that is called is available. Then we are having a function called borrow book. So it's a void type. It's not going to return anything for us. We check to see if the book is available. So when we call this function, we first check to see if the book is available. If it is available, first make it unavailable and show this message that, okay, you borrowed this book. Okay. Otherwise, say that, sorry, the book is not available, so it is already borrowed. We are having another function called return book. It's of void type, so it's not going to return any value for us. Here we are checking to see if the book is not available. So when we are going to return a book, the book is not available at the library. So if the book is not available, assign true to the is available variable, meaning that, okay, make it available. Then show this message saying that you returned this book, for example. Otherwise, you can say the book was not borrowed. Okay. If the book is available, we say that the book was not borrowed. So maybe you're making a mistake, for example. And if the book was not available, it means that we already booked the book, we already borrowed the book, and now make it available because we are returning it. And then show this message that you returned, for example, this book. Then we are having a function called display details. So this function is going to print the title of the book, the author, and the availability of the book. So it is going to check if the book is available. So if this statement is true, it is going to return the book is available, this message. Otherwise, it is going to return not available message in the output. So this is a ternary condition here that we see. Ternary is used to shorten the instead of if conditions, because if conditions are longer than them. But in single line, we're using a ternary operator to have our condition being executed. So if this statement is true, is available equals 0, show this message available. Otherwise, show not available. And the condition is separated by a question mark from the two potential output, and two potential outputs are separated by a colon. Then in the int main function, we are creating an object from the book class. So the class name is book. We are creating an object called book. We can have B, for example. For the sake of simplicity, I put B. So we are creating an object called B from the book class. When we are creating, because we have a constructor, and constructor is taking two arguments, so the name and the author. So I would say the name Harry Potter, then the author is J.K. Rowling. Then using this object, I'm going to call the function. First, I'm going to call the function to display the details. So I would like to see if this book is available or not. So it is going to show the title, author, and availability. Then I'm calling the borrow book function. So I'm checking to see, okay, if it's available, make it unavailable and borrow it to me. Then again, display the details to show you the details that now it has become unavailable. Then the return function is called return book and make the book available because it was unavailable because I had borrowed it before, and show this, okay, you return this, and again display the details. So let me see if you're doing everything correctly, and now it's available that I returned the book. So when I run this code, first of all, I'm displaying the details. So the details is this. So the title, Harry Potter, author, J.K. Rowling, and availability, it's available. Okay, because is available equals true. This statement is true. Then call the borrow function. When the borrow function is called, we are making it unavailable, so false is assigned to is available, and showing this message, you borrowed the book. So you borrowed Harry Potter. Okay, so therefore now it has become unavailable. So when I call the display detail one more time, we expect to see that it's not available. So this message is shown. It says title, Harry Potter, author, J.K. Rowling, and then availability, not available. Why? Because is available equals false. Because it equals false, it is going to show not available for us. Why it is equal to false? Because when we called the borrowed function, it was available in the beginning because it was equal to true. But because we borrowed it, we assigned false to it, so it became unavailable. Then this message was shown to us. Okay, so this is why it is not available anymore now. Then I'm calling the return book function. It says you return Harry Potter. So returned, it says that, okay, the book is not available yet. Yeah, this statement is true. Make it available because I returned it. And this message is shown in the upload. You returned Harry Potter, for example. You returned Harry Potter. After that, when I call the display details function one more time, I see that now the book has become indeed available. Why? Because we returned it. And in the return function, it was this boolean is available was equal to false, but we assigned true to it because we were planning to returning the book. So this is how a class can help to have a library book management. And it's very convenient. As you see, it's very user friendly. We just need to know the syntaxes to easily manipulate the data. Thank you for watching.